Hello CIS scholars, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. I, Yogita Singh, your English educator. Today we are going to start chapter 4 from our grammar textbook. Scholars, as you know that we already finished 3 chapters from our grammar textbooks, right? So today I am going to start fourth chapter, that is parts of speech, and this chapter is like revision of your previous knowledge, means very simple lesson it is, and whatever things are there that you have already studied in your previous classes. Okay, so let's start and see. Okay scholars, so what is parts of speech? There are total 8 kinds as you can see here, right? But what is actually parts of speech? Parts of speech means a group of words, like if whenever we are framing any sentence, the words which we are using in that sentence, each and every word is having some work in that sentence, each and every word is having some function in that sentence, but that word is of which class, that word is of which category, how it will work in that sentence, that we can find out with the help of these parts of speech. Okay, means any word, how that word is acting or working in any particular sentence, whether that word is working as a noun, as a verb, as a pronoun, that we have to find out with the help of these parts of speech, means that we can categorize or we can give class to that words with the help of parts of speech. So this is very easy, because you have to learn only the name of these 8 parts of speech. Okay, nouns, pronouns, adjectives, adverb, verb, conjunction, preposition, interjections. So now let's see one by one in detail. Yes scholars, now see what are nouns. Okay, word that names a person, a place, a thing or an animal can be called as noun, right? Nouns are of different kinds, common noun, neuter noun, proper noun, many kinds are there, that is okay, but basically what is the function of the word which is a resembling noun? What is the function of that word? The function of that word or the function of the noun in any sentence is to tell the name of a person, a place, a thing or an animal. Okay, whenever any word is telling name of all these things, then we can categorize that word as a noun, right? Then we can categorize that word as a noun. Okay, now let's see what is pronoun. Word that is used in place of nouns, right? For example, if we are repeating the name of a person in any sentence, it looks or it sounds very odd. So instead of repeating the name of the person, what we can do, we can use he or she in at second time, right? So at second time when we are saying he or she in place of the name, it means we are using pronoun. So pronoun is a word or pronoun is a class or category where the words can be used in place of noun, right? So function of pronoun is also same, but noun should not be repeated again and again, that's why we are using pronouns. So pronouns are also telling us name of a person, place, thing or an animal, but pronoun should be used in place of noun to avoid the repetitions of noun, right? Okay scholars, so next is verb. What is verb? A word that expresses action or help to make a statement. As you all know that any action word can be called as verb. But each and every time we cannot frame sentence by using main verb. Sometimes we have to use sentence by helping verb. So helping verb means what is the function of helping verb? They are just helping us to give a complete sense to any statement or any sentence. So the word which helps us to make a statement can be also called as helping verb. Okay, so here two things are there, you have to pay attention here. Verb, a word that expresses action, or action word can also be called as verb. But another word which help to make a statement, which is called as helping verb, is also comes in category of verb. Okay, for example, Aman plays football. In this sentence, plays, what is the action word? What Aman is doing? Aman is playing. So Aman plays football. Plays is a word, main verb. Plays is a word which can come in category of main verb. Okay, in the same way, suppose that there is another sentence, Aman has a new pair of shoes. What Aman have? What Aman has? Aman has a new pair of shoes. So here has is not a helping, has is not a main verb, has is a helping verb. Okay, but it helps us to make a complete meaningful sentence. So it can also come in category of verb. Next is adverb. What is adverb? As scholars, by the name of this word you can understand that something we have to add in verb. That word can be called as adverb. Whenever any word that modifies a verb or verb phrase, means the word which tells more about verb or which enhance the meaning of verb, can be called as adverb. For example, we can say that Aman plays football smartly. Aman plays football smartly. Plays is action word, main word, so it can come in category of verb. Aman plays football. How Aman plays? Aman plays football smartly. So smartly word can be called as adverb, or it can come in category of adverb because this word tells or modifies his action. His action means how he is playing, that is action. But how he is playing smartly. So smartly word can come in category of adverb. Okay scholars, now see adjective and conjunction. These are also parts of speech, right? So what is adjective? Words that describes more about nouns. This you know, right? Words that describes more about nouns. For example, a red car, or we can say a big red car. So here car is noun, right? Car is noun. A red car, if we are saying I have a red car, so red car means the red color is describing more about car. Red color is describing more about my car. If I will say I have a big red car, okay, if I will say that I have a big red car, so the word big and the word red, both these words are describing about car, right? So these both words are working as an adjective. Next is conjunction. What is conjunction? Conjunction, a word that joins a word or group of words. Okay, any word that joins a word or a group of word can be called as a conjunction. For example, we wanted to go out to play. We wanted to go out to play, but it was raining. As it is rainy season, it's difficult to go out. First we have to think about rain, right? Whether it's going to rain or what. Then only we can go out. So we wanted to go out to play, but it was raining. So the word but is joining these two situations. First situation was we wanted to go out to play, and the second situation is it was raining. Okay, so the two sentence should be joined together with the help of but. So but is working here as conjunction. So many words are there which can come in category of conjunction that we will study in next in conjunction lesson. Okay, now last prepositions last parts of speech: preposition and interjection. Preposition and interjection. What is preposition? A word that is used to link noun or pronoun to other words within the sentence. Means the word which tells us the position of noun or pronoun in any sentence. Position of noun or pronoun, right? You have to remember this. So the words which tells us position of noun or pronoun, or we can say the words which link a noun or pronoun to other words in the sentence, can be called as preposition. Other words means what? With the verb, with adjective, with other words. If any word is relating noun or pronoun with other words, then that word can be called as preposition. Okay, next is interjection. What is interjection? That is interesting parts of speech. An exclamatory word that expresses emotions, right? Suppose that if I got hurt, what I will say first? Ouch, right? Ouch is a word which shows my strong emotions that I got hurt. Or sometimes we are saying, oh no, right? If suppose that if you are asking games period from your teacher, and teacher said no, today we are not going, then all in a sudden what emotions coming out from your mouth? Oh no. So oh no is also an interjection which shows your strong emotions, that oh, what happened, why teacher is not taking us out, right? So these words which shows strong emotions or exclamations, that can be called as interjections. Okay scholars, in next video we are going to solve exercises of this chapter 4, and I will solve 2 or 3 sentences. Rest you have to do by yourself. Okay, take care. Bye bye.